Frank, relieved, obviously, to win that game, because for a while it had a familiar feel about it that we've spoken to you a lot about this season, games like that.
Yeah. Pretty happy with the start. Once we got into our rhythm after 5 or 10 minutes, we knew where we wanted to attack them, and we attacked them a lot, especially down the right-hand side. Moved Mason over to get behind their full-backs and in between centre-backs. Him and Willian, I thought, were giving them a lot of problems, and the movement of the ball was pretty good. Occasionally we slowed it down too much, but yeah, when we're not that clinical, and fair play, we've been out for a while and it's not easy for that last bit to be right yet, but we make a mistake, then it makes it very tough for us. So I'm pleased with the character and the response, but we've got things we can improve on.
Some look sharper than others. I guess that's just natural, like at the start of a normal season after a pre-season. I thought Mason in particular looked brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, this is these moments are meant for Mason, because he's a fit boy and he's so dedicated and he trains properly and he looks after himself in lockdown. He trains every day with that kind of energy, and I'm pretty confident with him that he can produce that stuff, and he was, you're right. But I was pleased generally with the fitness. I think it's tough. You never know quite how it's going to go. With friendlies last week against QPR, you can't replicate this. I thought the general fitness of the team was good, and that will obviously improve.
And the subs were quite good.
Yeah. I mean,
instant response.
I'll say that with the subs, Christian and Ross had big cases to start today. Because of the way they're trained. There's nothing I could say to them. You feel bad as a manager sometimes when players play well, but you've got options and you don't take them. But this period is going to be so important for subs. And I analysed the game a bit. Ruben's been doing really well in training, gives us a physicality and something different. But I also knew that Christian would come on probably quite early because of Ruben, and it's his first game, and would then bring a pace and an ability to go by players that he has. And Ross has trained really well. So both of them, it's credit to them really. I had the feeling that they were going to come on early anyway, and they came on with the right attitude and obviously changed the game.
Now, it's been a good week for us and Wolves. Everyone else gained ground on everybody, including Leicester up and other people below. It's us and Wolves' final game of the season. But before that, you have Manchester City, which is going to be a totally different sort of game from today. Yeah. So how do you go about prepping for that?
Well, we have to look at them, and one of the good things about Man City is that we know most of the things about them. We know the individual talents and the way they play. They're a fantastic team, so we need to recover. Look at how they play. They're going to give us a lot of different problems, try and have a lot of possession. Today was more about second balls and making sure we cleared our box well. Man City will be a different game, but we have to be confident. We have to believe in ourselves. We're at the bridge, that's nice for us. We went well against them earlier in the season when we played them away, and we want to try and win games. So let's go into it. We've got a good result behind us now. Let's go into it really positive.
Fourth for 8 solid months now without a break, so I guess everyone's thinking going to stay there. And you aiming at Leicester too?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're still up for grabs. We've got so many games, and Leicester, obviously, they dropped some points, but at the same time, they're a class team. The ones around us are strong teams around us, and I'm definitely not thinking beyond the next game or so. There's going to be a lot of running to go with this top 4. We just need to focus on ourselves. We just always need to kind of try and keep looking upwards. How many points can we gain? If we get ourselves right, I believe we can do it.